Are you wondering how to build your personal brand? Today I'm going to share with you a 4-part model that helps you get noticed and helps you get promoted within your company. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button down below and then hit that bell. The bell will allow you to be notified each week as I release a new video to help you get your dream job and then also notch up in your career once you're on the inside. Hi, my name is Stoltzfus. I lead a global career development teaching program for a Fortune 500 company. But I also work with hundreds of professionals through my company, the Job Hackers Network. Through my program, the Job Hackers Method, I have the opportunity to work with mid-level technology industry professionals to help them land interviews at will so that they can ultimately have jobs crafted for them. All right, now let's jump into the 4-part model so that we can build out that personal brand. The first part is going to be to think. This is really spending time with yourself. You are the one that when you look back on your career, if you can get into the right headspace, you'll be able to uncover those things that are really huge and impactful. Okay, so let's think. The first thing I want you to think about is, when were you in the zone? When did you just feel on fire? What was the work that you were doing that was lighting you up? When you got to the end of the day, you came home and you still had energy because you were in the zone in the work that you were doing. Okay, now pause, think about, was there a time that you delivered something that you were truly, truly proud of? You brought something forward, a project, an initiative, and you looked at that body of work and you said, that's me, that's my signature, that is good work. Is there a time as well, think back, is there a time that you received recognition? Maybe public recognition, maybe your peers coming to you and saying, wow, wow, this is amazing. And the impact that you left is amazing. So that's the first one, to really pause with that pad and paper, that blank page, and just say, when did I do things that truly make me proud when I was in the zone being fueled by the work that I was doing? Now, the second one is to ask. First we think, then we ask. Ask others, when did I impact the work that you do? When did I enable you to be able to get something through the finish line? When did I influence? When did I help? And in asking others how you really changed the world for them, you'll identify opportunities for you to do that work again. You'll sometimes realize, I didn't know that at that time I was making such a big impact on the work that you were doing. It just helps to highlight things that when you sat to think, they didn't immediately come to mind. If this is resonating with you, then hit that like button down below. Now, if you know that your brand is key to moving your career forward, then in the comments below, type brand. Let's move on to the third one, which is going to be reflect. In the reflect phase of this model, here you're looking at what you've got down on paper, the things that you were able to draw forward through thinking, the things that you were able to draw out from others through asking. And then reflect on these things. Is this work that you want to be doing again? Okay, it goes back to being in the zone. Okay, the question I would ask you is, when you were doing that work, were you feeling strong? Were you in your strengths lane? If you were, then you're going to be more fulfilled by that work as you move forward, right? We talk about passion, right? I don't know that I so much want to talk about passion as much as I want to talk about strengths, because the activities that fuel and engage you, those are your strengths work. And if you're going after that work, not only is the impact and the result going to be easier for you to create, it's going to be greater, and ultimately it's going to be much more sustainable for you. You're gaining energy from that work. So reflect on it. Is that result something that I want to do again? The activities to get to that result, to get to that impact, are those activities that I would like to be doing again? All right, let's look at the 4th part of the model, which is going to be plan. In the plan phase, what you're doing here is you're looking back on all that you've created, the thinking, the asking, the reflecting, and you're finding that body of work, that type of work that you want to be doing moving forward, and then categorizing it. Are you going to be a project management guru? Are you going to be an individual who takes complex problems and eases them out? Are you going to be an individual who's able to start an initiative? Like, what is your MO? For me, I'm the career development guy, right? I'm the individual who can go into an organization, build out a career development model, and ultimately put things in place so that we're able to move individuals forward within an organization. Okay, that's my MO. That's what I do. That's what I want to be known for. Okay, it's also the body of work that fuels and engages me. okay? So you've got that. You have to have clarity around that intention, around that model that you're building out. And then you got to think about visibility. Okay, so planning, who is it that you need to be visible to get wherever you want to go? Are there individuals that have a center of control and maybe a center of influence over something that you're trying to attain? Then try to get into their world, network with them, connect with them. Let it be known to those individuals who you are, what your brand is, and what you want to be known for. The easiest way for somebody to help you as you're networking, as you're trying to get moved up or get into another role, is to be really, really easy to understand. For them to be able to look at you and say, okay, Ryan, career development guy, if I need something to be built around career development, boom, pluck, I grab Ryan. If I'm not known for that, I'm not going to get tapped on the shoulder. Okay, so whatever it is that you want to be known for, the work, the body of work that you are so proud of that fuels and engages you when you're doing it, this is what I would purposefully say you should be building your brand around. If you want a sounding board as you're building out your brand, then book a one-on-one job search strategy call with me. You'll see the link in the description below so that you can very easily do that. But do it quickly because my calendar does fill up fast. Be sure to watch one of these videos next so that you can continue to drive your career forward. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.